Yeah, I guess now we can give both of these to Hope. He still has a very high magic stat, so that's fine. That frees him up. And at least my Sentinel can be like super beefy. So yeah, Perovsky, I think I'll probably upgrade one of his ultimately. I think I still probably need a good Sentinel for Bartandalis when we get there. Right, these guys I think we could ambush. So I'm going to try and do that. Because this is a harder variant. Not the Seeker, but this guy. I think this one's a vampire. Not the Strigui, whatever was in the previous areas. Unfortunately, I still have to take the Seeker out first, I think. The Mind Blast is too powerful. Yeah, okay, so we lost that, but it's okay. How much damage? 9 to 4. Yeah. Okay. Interesting that he went for Shell first. Yeah, are you still sure about that Shell, bro? Or are you gonna... Okay, still doing Shell first. Definitely. He must know something I don't. I think this guy can do like an Eroga or something like that. Yeah, that's the one. I remember that now. Yeah, okay. Hope knows best. Very well. Probably does Whale too. Deep Protect. Interesting.
Thank you.
Surely an Asuna coming soon. Thank you, Hope. Let's go for it a little bit here. Let's just get that stagger. I think now that we've got these upgrades in place, we have to be a little more aggressive. It's not the easiest to stagger, I have to say. I think he's going to do an Eroga right before we stagger him and annoy me. Right. Before Eroga happens, because I feel like he's going to do one. Keep him up there. Come on, guys. Are you kidding me? But that's fine. The damage coming in is very high now. You can wail all at once. It's dead. Nice. Okay. So what is this chest? There's definitely a few decent ones. We've already got a Perovskite and a Heavenly Axis. Wait. Is this one that... Okay. I'm wondering if that's one I can dismantle into more Perovskites if I need it, like once I master it. If I prefer a different weapon instead. So at least the vampires weren't too much trouble either. But this is trouble. Wait, is it only these ones? Okay. Maybe not so bad. Let's see if we can just brute force it a little bit here. But I remember them being annoyingly tough. Ah. There you go. So this is probably the best chance I have. Let's see what happens here. They're still going to come in just as fast, but I need Hope to do like a big Thundara or something to stagger them all. Well, a bunch of them. Quick. It's a race against time. Nah, they're still too fast. I did take out a bunch, but flipping out.
And like this.
Ooh. You know what? I think let's guarantee this. This is worth a summon. I'm not going to play games here.
Odin.
Wonder what happens if... Go straight into this.
Wrath of Odin.
At least a couple of them died, but not many. Again, I want to see if, like, if I don't have a preemptive, is summon enough to do it. Doesn't look like it. They're like just too many and just a bit too strong. Okay, I just about survived here. That was so slow, Hope, and he healed himself. What? See, that's one of those rare occasions
like that.
where the AI is dumb. Like, why would he heal himself over me there? What? Get your priorities in order, boy. I'm the party leader. If I die, we all die. I had like 300 and something HP left out of 2,200, and he decided to heal himself instead. Nonsense. It has to be a preemptive. Like, I've tried to do like anything I could to win with no preemptive, but it's being annoying now. Come, buddy. Got much bigger fish to fry. Why is it doing this?
Odin.
I still feel like this is better than trying to... I think last time I was a little unlucky, and they attacked me much more quickly. This is more like how I expected it to play out on the last attempt. This is better. Fine. Got my revenge in the end. Why is it... They keep like going out onto the side. Waste of time. Like, they're all bunched together and it keeps targeting the one that's nowhere near the rest. But we'll get him. We had a much better run. Okay.
Well done.
So that's more like what was supposed to happen. We get all of our health back. Thankfully.
You're open.
And there we go. Managed to do it without the preemptive, which is better. And what do we get? Oh, a giant's glove. What is that? Is that a better version of what I already have? I hope so. Oh. Fine. I thought maybe it's some kind of like plus 250 or something for strength. Wishful thinking. But we have a waystone now, so that's good. Is there really no more chests? Wait, or was Bartandalus after we returned to Pulse, to Cocoon? That mean I just get to the end of this? I'm pretty sure you have to beat Bartandalus to escape. Quick. Just about. I try to avoid the fights when I can. Okay, Aerith has been by, I guess. Move a puppet. Don't really care about that. Okay. Peter Tiger. Fair enough. Might be some weird... Well, I think against bartenders it 100% wouldn't work, but could be part of some weird strategy. He does have like a double accessories slot. Go. Okay. So far, so good. I feel like we should just make it to the end of the chapter and see what we got. This is the end of the chapter, right? Seems like it. Okay. This looks like an area out of Crisis Core Reunion or something. Now, is this the site of the battle? It can't be. It's in a different kind of place, right? No, okay, I remember now. I remember. This is like the final part of it. Okay, not so useful. I wonder if we get another N-type ring before bartenders. Something. Now, this is a very hard block here, we can't get through. I think we have to fight all of them, which is not good. And we also can't get a preemptive thing. Unless we can kind of draw them out. We get lucky. Ah, I thought maybe we can kind of slid around, but this is a bit of a bad combination. I don't think we can just blast through. Here they come. Yeah.
Turn the tide.
So you've seen, I mean, even though
Like this.
our strength has come up to these levels, we're still not... A lot of stuff is still not possible to blast through, especially if you don't have a preemptive. I kind of forgot I didn't have the best variant of Warrior's Wristband. Yeah, it's a mess.
Bring it! Bring it!
Very spammy group here.
Bring it!
Just wind slashes and mind blasts everywhere. Like every attack that either of them do basically hits everyone. Miasma can hit everyone. Wind slash hits everyone. Mind blast hits everyone. So it's very AoE heavy.
Got your back.
I'm trying to crawl back in. I'm just trying to keep him away, but even at 669 strength, I'm not making a huge impact here. Unless, yeah, that's why. I'm trying to interrupt it, but I think I'm better off just going fast with this.
Got your back. Gotta stay in control.
I guess you can interrupt it with somewhat, at least with magic too.
Got your back.
Once the two seekers are out the way, I should be fine. But...
Gotta stay in control. Now or never.
Alright, there it is. And well, it seems like even without defense maintenance, like the extended buff time, they're lasting quite long, so I'm not too worried. I really thought the difference would be much bigger than it is.
Bring it. Bring it. Bring it.
Now, I would love for bartenders to be susceptible to poison. I really wouldn't care about killing that arsehole with poison and completing the challenge. But now I'm just wondering, do we actually fight bartender that's like back in chapter 12? That'd be kind of funny. But I would still like to beat him to end the challenge. I would consider it complete, but I'd consider bartender as like an epilogue. That I kind of would have to do. Alrighty. More of this. From what I remember, you can't ambush this guy. Alright.
It's now or never.
He's in a pretty good position here as a sentinel.
Take down the enemy.
He's got a lot of HP, which will help. But we're all very bunched up, which I never like.
Follow my lead.
It's the version of these guys that's like the higher level one. They're like 2 point something million HP each. They're absolutely horrible. Wow. Thanks for that.
Let's go.
Just curious to see how many staggers it will take now.
Take down the enemy.
Go.
Of course, I got hit with a slow at the worst possible time. Not slow this time. Right, good. And it just completely ignores everything. It just still multicast anyway. That's just so dumb. I hate enemies like that. Where just like the rules just don't apply to me. It's like, okay, you're staggered and he's being bombarded with stuff, and he's just like, nah, I'll still cast away.
Bring it. It's now or never.
Okay, now we should be able to finish it off. Whoops, wrong one. Yeah, we gotta beat it this time, surely.
Got your back.
You know what? It might not be enough. Oh, no, it is. Whew. That's a relief. Okay. Took longer than I expected, honestly, but fine. We do get a chest. Now, this brings Fang into the equation, because this one is a staggerlock weapon, but the strength and magic ceiling is very high, and I think we can use a perovskite to take it to the next level. So we're kind of stuck between Snow or Fang at this stage. So we'll see which one we're going to use, but at least we're getting more options now. But what I am not seeing is any kind of Scarlet type option. option, so we'll see. These guys I might be able to avoid. Yeah, okay, so you fight bartenders here, and if you succeed, that's when you get to basically take the airship and get the hell out of here. But I can't get the hell out of this encounter, unfortunately. I think this is one of those, again, I'll use the Deceptor Soul. I'll trigger this encounter and then I'll escape just to get rid of those two. So, after like 25 hours or something, it looks like we have finally made it to the end of the road. Whoa. Okay, well, these guys are stopping me from getting to the end of the road. That guy just moved like Spider-Man. What the hell was that? That big lumpy vampire just teleported over to block me there. It's weird. Yeah, that first, like, the initial burst is so fast. That's weird. So yeah, we're fine. So what is this final chest here? Okay. So, here we are. The final battle against Bartandalus. Let's throw a save in. If I complete this, I escape from Gran. Let's just set things up anyway. Like, have that first encounter, see what we're dealing with, and we'll go from there.
Ragnarok. Come, day of wrath, O pulse the sea. Embrace thy fate, thine home to burn, that fallen souls might bear our plea to hasten the divine's return. O piteous wanderer, Ragnarok, make of this day a brave epoch. Deliver the divine, Ragnarok.
What?
Sarah, how did you...
I was waiting for you to open your eyes. All the time I was asleep, I knew what was happening. I kept trying to think up a way to save Cocoon. Together.
Sarah...
You get it now. There are no gods with miracles to save us. No matter where you look. That's why we have to call one. Destroy Orphan. We'll save the world.
Stop it!
You can't do that. You love me too much. You do, don't you, Claire?
Enough already. Listen up. We are all shooting for the same goal here.
And the result of that is this.
You son of a...
You betray your fal'Cie to chase after dreams and shadows. The world you claim to wish to protect now faces the end of days, with no hope of salvation.
I didn't think fal'Cie had the means.
Oh, it won't be fal'Cie who destroy her. For centuries now, Cocoon has provided generously for its human inhabitants every want and need. Coddled them, one might even say. The result being their deep-seated fear and hatred of change and all things alien. Fed, nurtured, and ready to detonate at the slightest spark. The seeds of destruction take root, even now.
What did you do to Cocoon?
I resigned, appointing Reigns as Primarch in my stead.
Reigns? He's alive?
The puppet is restrung to serve my needs, yes. Its eyes had long since turned to glass. Of course, the cavalry's eyes will see our friend as nothing more than a traitor to their cause. They'll say the Fal'Cie got to him too, or some such drivel. And imagine, when I spread word that it's Orphan tugging at his strings, what happens next?
You're gonna use the cavalry to take the thing out?
Perhaps. Or perhaps I'll feign the howling of Pulsian wolves and let the fear-addled sheep slaughter themselves first. Either way, the end is at hand. But what of yourselves? Will you enjoy the festivities beside me? Or perhaps...
Reach the end here, in the land where it all began.
Oh boy. The end is indeed nigh. Obviously you've got to see the big moves that it has up its sleeve before we make any judgments. Yeah, 3.3 million. Poison Daze Curse. Okay. Immune to poison. Not immune to slow, not immune to deshell. So, yeah.
Follow my lead.
I think I'm better off just using Ruin. I need 200% stagger here. Now I wonder when it changes into that kind of second form as well.
Thanks.
I'm really not set up properly for this, but I kind of just wanted to see how soon we kind of get completely blasted out. Okay, there you go. Some kind of upgrade happened there. Simpletons. Fools. Infants. Yeah, spamming poison gut, it could be worse, honestly.
Got your back.
Thanks.
We'll get the first dagger soon. Let's see if it gets completely incapacitated when we stagger it. Okay. Yeah, he definitely doesn't stop. Like, he's still very much doing his thing. Even after being staggered. Okay, there's more added to it. It's already starting to overpower us now. Just want to see how much fire Snow can draw here. Yeah, Daze is horrible.
Much appreciated.
And it's not, again, it's not some tiny little Daze either. Thank you, Hope. But yeah, if I were a betting man, I would say that we would probably need those dark matter upgrades. We're going to need some Wurzite bangles and stuff here. So let's just keep hanging out and just seeing. There you go. There's that face. There's that creepy face.
Can you endure this?
Probably not. Right, so that gets rid of my buffs. Just not good.
Thank you.
Ouch. In these times, thankfully,
Thanks.
Hope doesn't get dazed, which makes a big difference.
Let's go.
It's a shame it's not one of these high chain guys that you can kind of bring it up to like 400, 500% and then chill. Okay. So we can survive that at least. So can we bring it under 3 million at least for this just like first test attempt? Honestly, I'm kind of surprised we managed this much at this point. But it has more moves that we haven't seen yet, of course. We're nowhere near finished.
Follow my lead.
Careful now.
But yeah, these debuffs I can't. Thankfully, it's not really disabling the ones we have already. The buffs that we have, sorry. So it's not so bad.
Thank you.
Much appreciated.
Let's go.
So I think apoptosis removes all buffs. Yeah, it's annoying.
Thanks.
Conveniently keeps the debuffs. And it's like, to what extent can we survive with having no buffs?
Thank you.
What if we ignore Shell? What happens then? I mean, even now we're hanging on. Like it's not pretty, but we're managing here.
Thanks.
I guess I misremember the elemental thing. I mentioned a couple of times that I remember him spamming elementals. That was bullshit. Maybe that's the previous Bartandalus battle. I remember the one before this. There's definitely one where he spams a lot of... Can I cancel this move? Oh yeah, we've got a stagger lock, so we can't. Oof. I guess that must be magical to some degree, because it's a lot of damage still.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is one where I have to switch to this. I was too slow there. I'll let Snow die. That's fine. Wait, we're staggered? Oh, it's because of thingy. Yeah, I know why.
Can you endure this?
Yeah, most of it got wasted here. I mean, at least we're doing some damage, but I think it's very hard. Like, once staggered, I think it's very hard to... Because it just never stops attacking. There's never more than like 2-3 seconds where it's not attacking you. Throwing a bit more caution to the wind here. I managed to stagger it when I had a decent amount of health, plus... Ah, man. We're gonna die now. 1,600 HP. Oh my god, I survived with 8.
Got your back.
Thank you.
Holy shit.
Careful.
Bartandalus.
Yeah, so every time I try to gain a little more momentum, it's just something happens and you slow back down again. It's just very hard to deal with. But I mean, given that we came in with 0 preparations, I was set up for like other battles and stuff. I'm surprised we're still okay.
Thanks. Careful now. Thanks.
Okay. So the thing we kind of didn't realize was that, yeah, we're chilling, we're doing well in the battle, but there is a time limit. And honestly, to me, that smells like trapezohedrons, because if you don't have like really high strength,
Like that.
it's going to be very tough. So there we go. That's our first meeting with Bartandalus. I mean, basically we went the distance, but the game wouldn't allow us to take any longer than we already did. So I think this goes down as a pretty successful sesh, because Dahaka was like a massive, massive hurdle to get over. And so we managed that, and so I think I will save here. Well, stop here, I've already saved. And then we will again reassess what we have in our inventory, what can we power up, to what degree, and go from there. And well, if I'm being honest, more than likely we're probably going to have to hack in some more money and level up some more stuff. So we'll see how it goes, but thank you all for watching. I will see you soon. Take care.